Brett Okamoto from ESPN alongside Jon Blachowicz, the UFC's reigning light heavyweight champion, the man of the hour, the man of the last 3-4 years, really. I mean, this run that you've been on has been absolutely incredible. It continued tonight. How satisfying was this victory over Adesanya?
That was really good, that's amazing because, I defend my belt first time like a father, so like a father I've got 1-0. I beat one of the greatest fighter in the world. I take him his O, now he got 20-1. And just tastes great, Anyway, it was a good fight, tough fight. Close fight. But I defend and I'm proud.
Jon, I mean, you've had so many nights, satisfying nights in the UFC, nights in which you proved people wrong. From the outside, I mean, I would have to imagine this has got to be the best one. Is that what it feels like to you, or does this?
I stopped thinking about this, what people say, I'm just waiting after the fight what they're going to say, Before the fight you can say everything, but what you're going to say after the fight, this is more important. But, I've got a lot of messages on my social media, people that people support me, send me, a lot of energy from all over the world. They tell me that I'm big motivation for them because, I've got bad times in the UFC, now I'm the champion, so I'm just proud, proud that I can be, a true champion and give motivation to the people.
How about the fight itself? Was there any moment in there where you felt like maybe you were losing control of it, or did you feel pretty confident throughout?
That was close fight. I know that it is close fight, but when I started to do my wrestling, I knew that okay, this is my. I start wrestling a little bit earlier, but he's a good fighter. He don't let me go, don't let me do this. But when I take him down, I knew that okay, this is my part of the game, and I win by wrestling and control on the ground.
Even when you were sort of fighting, kind of quote unquote, his fight, people coming into this fight saying that Jon probably shouldn't stand at a distance and kickbox with him. You were doing all right. What was tricky about him, and how did you feel when the fight was standing at a distance?
Because I like fighting stand-up. I'm stand-up fighter, I'm black belt jiu-jitsu also. I've got good wrestling, but anyway, I like to, I like hit somebody, I like take punches. Just, feel it sounds weird, but I like it, when someone hit me. This is part of the game, and I just, But anyway, hitting that I'm gonna be, I want to try, make him, that okay, he thinks that I'm gonna fight against him only in stand-up. And he's forget about, take down defense, and I start taking down. This MMA, you can do everything, and you need just to, have a good plan and use all tools to win the fight.
Was this one of the more tougher fights of this run that you've been on, this 9-1 streak?
One of them, yes, of course. That was hard job to do inside the octagon. He kicked me, very hard. I feel it on my leg, eyes on it. That was tough fight. He pushed me, he gave me, good fight. Thank you, Israel, for this good fight.
So I know you said that Glover Teixeira should be next. I want to ask, what motivates you going into a fight like that? Again, this was such an easy fight for people on the outside to say, Jan's going to be very motivated for this one. How do you turn around and get motivated for Glover Teixeira?
I don't need motivation. This is something what I like to do. This is my job, but also passion, I still got fire inside me. I still have fun doing that, I just enjoy it, everything what's happening, Sometimes, even when you lose, okay, but I like to do this, and I don't need motivation. Now I've got bigger motivation because, I've got son, 2 months, so he give me bigger motivation. Now because I do also for him, not only for me, for my fiance now, also for me. I want to make his life much, happy ever, so he motivates me a lot.
Last thing I want to ask you about it, then we'll let you go, and we appreciate your time. During the second, third rounds, I think maybe even a little bit in the fourth, Jon Jones was tweeting that he was looking forward to fighting Israel Adesanya. I guess he had decided that Israel was going to win that fight as he was watching it play out. You spoiled those plans, obviously, but this was a guy who left the division without fighting you. Do you have any type of reaction to him tweeting during your championship fight?
I don't read his Twitter because I think sometimes he don't know what he put on internet, he's not my problem anymore. He's problem of heavyweight guys. If he come back to 205, then I will start thinking about him. Right now, I've got Glover Teixeira for the next fight. I think so, that UFC give me to him. But in the future, why not? Of course, I will be pleasure to me to fight against Jon Jones, but I don't think about him anymore right now.
Yeah, and I mean, what you just said, it's not something that's going to keep you up at night, but in your gut, do you think that you will end up standing across the octagon from him at some point?
Against?
Jon
Jones?
Yeah.
I will beat him, in heavyweight or light heavyweight. I don't care. If he promised me this fight, if we talk about him, okay, I'll finish. He promised me this fight after Corey Anderson, When I knock out Corey Anderson, he promised me this fight. He go to heavyweight, so if not in 205, if not in heavyweight, so I will go to Albuquerque and I'll find him somewhere over there. Oh, just kidding.
All right, last question. Are you going to be a betting favorite next time you're out there? Are you going to go into your next fight as the favorite, or are you going to be an underdog again?
I can be underdog, I don't care, you know. Like I told before this fight, I'm again underdog, so if you want to put some money on, win some money and celebrate after the fight with me, just put it on me and we're going to celebrate together. It was the same like Lugokol, One guy after the fight come to me in the hotel and said, thank you, my friend, because thanks to you, I am rich man. He won $50,000,
Yep.
So.
Maybe still driving the car that he bought from that Luke Rockhold win. Man, we appreciate your time and congratulations so much on the win. Thanks, Jon.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.